Testing. Testing. Okay, I do that and I can see Audacity's working. The microphone looks crispy the way it's coming out. I'm going to make a quick video. I'm going to go back to my stamp hobby and stay offline probably for quite a bit. That's the plan. I enjoyed singing tunes yesterday, and that'll all satisfy me for quite a bit. I'm trying to quit or stop screen addiction. I admit it. Today's video is just more of the same, but on this guy Dave Smith, if I had to guess, that's a fake name. Even though I disrespect Wikipedia, I'm gonna put up screenshots. This guy is obviously planted. I went to Wikipedia, even though it's fit rigged, and I went to IMDb. So I'm gonna put up screenshots of that. He basically his IMDb is empty. It's got two things, and he it doesn't make any sense. I went to one of his uh I watched a couple minutes of 30 minutes with Dave Smith. So he has only two credits, and all of a sudden he's an influencer node. He plugged by Joe Rogan. His stand-up was very similar to Jimmy Dore, just not even stand-up. He's talking garbage that's AI garbage published by Daily Mail, for example, the system. And then, even though Wikipedia is fixed trash, they they do it to themselves. They expose themselves. I mean, there's nothing in there. It makes no sense that this guy is now famous. It appears they list the shows he's been associated with, and they mention Joe Rogan, that he's a regular guest on Rogan. And then it says Fox News, Greg Gutfeld, a Kennedy on Fox News, CNN's S.E. Coop, Unfiltered, Lex Friedman. I mean, these people are all tied to the hip. And someone left a comment, thanks. They think he on the Eglin Air Force Base takes over Reddit. And this person said, he or she wouldn't have believed it a year ago. And they said, looks like it's getting exposed right now. I don't believe that, but I appreciate the thought and the hope. I hope so. I think they're exposed on their own. They're going to try to steal the exposure of it. That's all that is, I think. They're trying to steal they want to control the outcome. Just study those Snowden docs that came out, and even though they're simple, they seem to be like any. We used to have jobs back in the day. We would get sheets like that, but it wouldn't be like COINTELPRO, but it would be a similar type of racket with a script. Um, so if you go through that Wikipedia, you go through the IMDb. It's got two credits, and one's 2017 called Libertas, and I doubt it's good. I doubt it's funny. It says acclaimed director Ron Cornwall, writer star Dave Smith. Yeah, sure thing. 2017. Oh, Cornwall's the 2023 one. And like I said, it's just like Jimmy Dore doing fake stand up but talking about like Kanye West and stupid shit that anyone could get by see, I put it all on mute. I don't care. I put it all on mute. I did quit them. Then now I'm quitting looking at them. I mean, I post looking at them with the cropping it out and stuff because I think it's funny and I think it'll help anyone snap out of it and see exactly what they're doing. So, I'm gonna put up screenshots to go with my voice right here. I think I've come up with enough. You go to that Wikipedia and it's pure like it's like it looks like a stupid Reddit post on says he hosts part of the problem and it's all about there's no like proof that why he's famous. And according to it it's because of Joe Rogan. I remember Jimmy Dore and MSNBC pushed Lee Camp. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, we don't have to think about how they ended up at that point of departure. We won't think about how they were planted. And we won't even be able to know they're planted the way they rigged the search engines. They rigged the comments, they're left holding the bag, and now anyone can see it's all AI. And another thing I should probably say about this Dave Smith guy is that he's tied to the Libertarian Party and the sorry for having to clear my throat a lot there, and the Mises, MISES, very similar to the planted Glenn Greenwald, and they're all in on it. They're all tied to the hip, and I I'm glad. I hope it's exposed. I feel it. I I feel that they don't have any control over anything anymore at all. I think they're faking the stats. So this guy, they try to make it seem this guy Dave Smith gets 150,000 views by just showing up. There was a show with Regis Philbin who wants to be a millionaire, and it was it was dominating the ratings. It was like the Wayne Gretzky of a TV game show. And then they put it on at night. They even had Chuck Woolery do a knockoff show on Fox, and I thought it was pretty good, but I digress. But then overnight, all of a sudden, poof, the popularity was gone, and no one was watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I forget what went wrong with that show. Maybe someone cheated. I think there was another one of those cheating. I don't know, but so I don't believe any of this stuff anymore. You could see they getting all these page views and nothing but fake AI comments, and I don't believe the page stats anymore. And another thing, and I'm not saying this out of vanity or even pride, but I think they just like stopped the view counts. So, so if it even like a more popular video, I think if one of us has we get some page hits, maybe over 500 or something for views. They're just gonna stop it. And they couldn't stop my Howard Stern video. And I had another popular one, Hilaria Baldwin, but that was more like a time sensitive one. But the Howard Stern one is universal, and that'll be the gift that keeps giving, I think, for the longest time. The Billy Joel, the longest time. But uh that's it. I just want to do that and say like Dave Smith. It can't be a real name. There's no proof that he's a real person. They don't even like try anymore to build these people up. It's So they're all tied to the hip. He did an interview with Crystal Ball. So right there, people know Crystal Ball's a paid fake. And the Hill, is that what that is? The Hill, they hired Kim Iverson. Kim Iverson tied to, she said she hired Fiorella's brother. And I could have sworn that there's like an Ozempic chowing Fiorella's brother with a mask and holding that flag with that new co-host they have, the meth head. He looks like a meth head and just going on the teeth, I think, and just the way his jaw, he's just looking grouchy as F with the jaw area, and just it's pathetic. It's pathetic that COINTELPRO is reduced to the most lame, obvious agitprop shit that no one believes in anymore. I mean, we saw Hillary Clinton getting like 15 people to her rallies. Uh, it's over. It's been over for a very long time. And on that note, I've talked too much probably. I'm going back to stamps. This video right here should hammer it in for quite a while. Like the whole thing's rigged, and they're not fooling. They're fooling nobody. They're fooling nothing through nobody at this point. God bless the audience. Good luck with your internet addiction. And we can only help ourselves ultimately. And so get yourself some good hobbies, good friend or two, and at a minimum, and just keep the faith in the Creator. I mean, the Creator. They don't even believe it. They don't. They just get brainwashed on so many levels. The theosophy, through the military, through the fraternity system, and then anyone who is down to earth or organic, honest about it, whether it's about the plausibility that Jesus was not actually, he might not have ever lived. I mean, that might have just been like a movement, and then the Romans co-opted it, and the Romans are the Freemasons. It's all the same schmuck throughout several thousand years. It's now into the 1,000 years, and now they're just looking completely stupid because they were dumb enough to think that an AI based, like a language learning model based, controlling the news, passing Mickey Mouse laws in like 2012. They just think they they didn't get away with it because of the few. There's some few random. There's two things that stopped them. There were pockets of awareness, the so-called unexpected outcomes, and then there's also the sheer reality of it, the what it is, perspective. And it's like I said, they do it to themselves. They expose themselves. They're left holding the bag. That no one individual is stronger than psychology. Um, Praise to the Buddha, I suppose, because at least the Buddha wasn't. I don't. The Buddha wasn't claiming any greatness over anyone else, unless I'm mistaken. And there's some hitch to the Buddha story. I don't think all life is suffering though. That's where I would definitely branch off of the Buddha. And one thing I've been trying the last few days, and I think it might be very helpful, is I'm just trying to be more relaxed, more set, more stoic, more content. I don't need any dopamine. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to exhale. That sort of stuff. Okay, okie dokie. So that's the 2 points. The second point being that it is what it is, and that exposes itself for what it is. And the other point was like Godspeed to Julian, Godspeed to the people who went after Hal Turner. I don't even know their names. Godspeed to anyone who created the pocket of awareness. The key is to get away with it. Not one of us should do anything too stupid. Don't forget that. We definitely have the numbers. We clearly don't have the internet. Take care.